Hey Yogi Warriors, Emily here. Today I have for you a yoga flow using our wall. So hopefully you have some space in your house. You just need a small portion of a wall. You don't need a huge amount. I've just got this nice little bit here, which is perfect for this flow. So if you have a mat, you don't have to have a mat here, but if you do and you want to use it, you can bring the short side of the mat flush to the edge of the wall. And we'll begin seated with our backs against the wall. So whether we like to sit on a block with the legs crossed or extended, however you like to sit here, bring the tailbone flush to the base of the wall. Sit nice and tall against, and just resting your hands either on the knees or together in the lap. Closing the eyes, slight tuck of the chin, and just beginning to breathe into your body. Feeling your breath in the back of your body. Feeling your breath against the wall. Just creating a mind, body, and wall connection here. We are using the wall as our support today. A gentle reminder that it's okay to ask for help when we need, and even when we don't need. So we're using this practice today as a metaphor to leaning on someone in our time of need. Instead of it being someone, we have Paul the wall, or whatever name you may give your wall here. Whatever the name you give your wall, this wall is our support today. Something to help us keep steady and secure in our foundations. We can take a nice slow, deep breath in and out through the nose. And then when you're ready, we can just start to blink the eyes back open. And we'll actually start by finding our way to standing. So just slowly finding your way up to stand. There's no graceful way we have to be about this, just finding your way up to stand. And we'll begin with a puppy pose. So with your hands about an arm's length distance from the wall, the feet are together here. And we'll just take one step back. So we kind of come into a slight angle. And as we exhale, begin to melt the chest through the arms. The head can come through, and we come into our puppy pose. The hands are about shoulder width apart. Beautiful. And if we can deepen this stretch at all, you can always take another slight step backwards and begin to slide those hands a little further down the wall. Maybe bringing the torso a bit more parallel to the ground. Whatever your body needs here, just finding what feels good. And just to help open up those shoulders a little, as we inhale, lift up through the chest and exhale, melt back down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up through the chest, round the shoulders. Exhale, melt through. 1 more. Inhale, lifting, pulling the shoulders apart. Exhale, melting through. Beautiful. 1 last breath. Exhale. We can gently find our way back up to our center and walk the feet back in. Switching ourselves around with our backs against the wall. Bring the toes together. Bend into the knees and bring your sit bones to connect with your wall. Almost like we're sitting on the wall. We're just perching here. And we can bring the palms together in prayer in front of the chest. Or we can extend the arms up in line with the ears coming into our chair. And however we have the torso here will really affect how challenging this chair is. So whether we're up lengthened against the wall, you'll start to feel this more in the legs. If you start to lean forwards, pulling the belly in, you'll feel this more in the core. Maybe we can sit a little bit lower in the chair. Deep breaths. One more breath. Exhale, we can release the arms down and slowly lengthen back up. Ooh. Walk the feet in a little. Keep those sit bones connected to the wall. But we're not so deep in our chair this time. Bring the hands to rest on top of your thighs and we'll do some wall cat-cows. So, as we inhale, lift up through the sit bones, draw the belly forwards and lift the chest and chin up. Roll those shoulders down. Exhale, tuck the sit bones down, pull the belly in, round the spine, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift the sit bones, draw the belly through, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, round. 2 more times. Inhale, pulling the belly forwards, lifting the chest and chin. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, come back to your neutral center. And again, we can just lengthen through those legs, maybe shake them out if we need, just to release any tension. And then bringing those sit bones back to the wall, we'll come into a forward fold. So we can create some space between the feet here, about hip width apart. We can have a bend in the knees. As we exhale, tuck the chin in and just roll down your spine vertebrae by vertebrae and come to fold forwards. If you need to adjust the feet here, please feel free to do so. You can always walk them forwards a pace. Wherever we are, we're driving those sit bones into our wall. We can have a bend in the knees. Let the arms and the head hang. And breathing nice and deep here. We're opening up the whole back of the body. One more breath. On your next inhale, slowly rolling back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way back up through the spine, coming back to stand. Beautiful. Then just coming sideways to the wall. So we have, depending on which side the wall is, I'll begin on my right side. So shifting my weight into the left leg, I will bring, or you will bring, the heel to rest on your ankle, the calf, or maybe all the way up to the inner left thigh. We can bring the right palm to rest on the wall here for our support, and we'll come into our willow tree. And we'll inhale, lift up that left arm out to the side and bring it over to the right, connecting the fingers to the wall. Coming into our willow tree. And wherever we are, some nice deep breaths. Feeling that stretch down the left side of your body. And a nice balancing pose here. One more breath. Exhale. We can bring that left arm back down and release that right foot. It's beautiful. I'll turn around so you guys can see on my left side. So with my left palm connected to the wall, shifting the weight into your right leg and guiding the left heel to rest on the ankle, the sole of the foot to rest on the calf, or maybe all the way up in that inner thigh. And again, inhaling, sweeping that right arm out to the side and over, connecting the fingertips to the wall. Feeling that beautiful stretch down the right side of your body. Deep breaths. One last breath here. Exhaling, we can windmill that right hand back down. We can release that left foot. It's beautiful. Maybe shake it out a little. And we'll finish with one last stretch. So we can bring ourselves back down to the mat to sit. However's comfortable, whether that's on a block with the legs crossed or extended. And we want about an arm's length distance from the wall. So just quickly checking your distance here. And we'll come into a seated twist. So inhale, sit nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, twisting to your right. We can bring the left palm to the right knee, and we can bring that right palm back to our wall, paw the wall, or whatever your wall's called. And we can just use the right hand on the wall to deepen that twist. Maybe it helps you feel a bit more secure in your foundations of your twist. One more breath. Exhale, we can gently release, and we'll inhale, take the twist to the other side. The right palm comes to your left knee, that left palm comes to the wall behind you. And perhaps we can take the gaze behind the left shoulder here as well. Deepening that twist. One more nice deep breath. Exhaling, gently coming back to your center. And there we have our wall yoga done for the day. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please like, maybe save for later, and of course subscribe to my channel for more free yoga content. Thanks again for joining. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.